We're here to solve this Battleship Cipher puzzle by Serkan. You can see the theme is on the row clues with B-A-T-T-L-E, battle, spelled out. The key break-in, though, looks to be looking at the column clues. All of them are given, so they're going to equal the fleet size, which is 10. And 6A plus 2B equals 10 is going to be that key equation. There's a value where A could be 0 and B could be 5, but 5 and 0 with 5 more ships to go across values 1, 2, and 3 aren't going to work. For instance, L and E, if they're just 2 and 3, with T's being 1s, that would be 12 total ships. So the first thing I see is that I have to minimize A, but it can't be 0. So that makes 2 and 1 be the values here. We can have 0, 3, and 4 as the remaining things. T being 3 or 4 would be no good. So T is 0, L is 3 or 4, E is 4 or 3, the sort of opposite state of the world. That adds up to 10, so all the other rows will be completely empty. So one way to get started is to just mark these in and then see what we've got left. There are a few things to then look at in this spot, and one can be that we're going to see, for instance, we go to some shading. We can get one cell ship here. We can get a maximum of 2 ships here. Those add up to a total of 3. Of these 2 ships, one always takes this cell. So one of the ways we start to work in is to mark instances like this. There's a different thing we can do, and let me just sort of clear the shading for a moment and clear this. And this is a way I've used in other Battleships puzzles, is to start to break down set of rows that have a large number of ships in them. So 7 ships is a pretty large value, and typically if we break the grid into 2 by 2 squares, we'd see that we could get a maximum of 8 ships, 8 ship segments, sorry, in this kind of group. But we've got a tighter constraint going on here. We can only get 1 cell in this orange group. We can get 1 more in this purple group, and as we come back across, we can actually break into these 5 groups. We get 1 ship, a maximum of 2, a single cell, and a maximum of 2. 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 7. So we actually have to put, in all cases, a ship here, a ship in purple, a ship in orange, 2 ships in blue, 2 ships in pink. And of those, when we have to place 2 ships in them, one of them will have to go into these corner cells so that they are able to get up to 2. In blue, we actually get a case where we've now used the 1 ship in this column. So this has to come like this, and just marking the forced column pieces come in. 3 is a larger ship across, so the remaining ship for pink has to be up top. This purple gets a ship here, and that's going to leave behind just the space for the orange, and we're going to have 3 for the L and 4 for the E. These 1s are finished, this 2 is finished, this column's finished, and the last ship segments go in those spots. So first was breaking the cipher, and then second was really doing battleships packing, thinking that the 3 and 4 ships are pretty full. Other options were to think about these columns, the second and third column, which are pretty full, and slowly make headway by marking things into the grid. So hope you got a sense of how to work through cipher puzzles, particularly tough battleships puzzles, and we'll see you again soon.